So I haven't done a check-in in a very long time, but I think today is a good day to do a check-in. It's raining outside, and I just got done with my chiropractic. I got a massage. It's the first, like it was like a full body massage. Not any of your naughty parts, but like my whole back, my arms, my legs, my hands, my fingers, my toes, my neck, my scalp, all these muscles, my neck. Oh my gosh. If you've never experienced it, which I never have, this was my first, it's amazing. I feel so good. Like I have what's known as POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Basically, the blood doesn't get up to my brain sometimes like it should. For some reason, my body doesn't pump it quite right. And she worked some muscles that have been tight and possibly, not helping with getting the blood up to my brain. And she worked them out, and I feel like my brain is like open. Like I don't feel like I'm like in a fog. I don't feel so tired. I mean, I don't know. I even almost feel like I want to cry because it feels so good, and it just feels so releasing of, I guess, all the stuff that you get stressed and you hold it in, you tight, and it gets in your muscles and it holds in there or something. I'm just telling you how I feel. I am not a professional. It feels like all the tension that I'd been holding for so many years and from past traumas, and it just feels good. I walked out of there and I had goosebumps, and I hugged my lady. I almost cried on her shoulder. So I would suggest, if you're able to, try and find a good masseuse and have them do the full thing. I went in and I wasn't quite sure what to do. So you go in and there's the little table, and she said, you disrobe to what you're comfortable with. You will always be covered, but it's easiest if you're fully disrobed. So I'm like, okay. So they had a little thing. So I took off all my clothes and I folded them and put them on the little shelf and got on the table and put the blanket up over me, and I was face down, and she gave me plenty of time. And then she comes in and there's music playing and it's soft lights and there's probably aromatherapy going on. I wouldn't know what flavor it was. Flavor. Scent. But I wasn't quite sure what to expect. And she had like the nice hot oils, and I was covered with a sheet and even a nice little soft blanket on top of that. And, I was always covered. It was always very respectful. She did uncover while I was on my stomach, she uncovered my back and worked on my back, and then she worked on each arm, and then she covered me, and then she took a leg out but made sure that I was tucked in with the sheet so that I felt very, very taken care of and very warm and very snuggled in. And she just was amazing, working on all the muscles that I was like, wow, never had that muscle rubbed like by somebody else, like the backs of your legs, like when you get a cramp. Oh, no, it was. And then she went down, and now somebody who's ticklish, like my husband, would probably not appreciate a lot of that because he's so ticklish. But oh, it was amazing. And she worked every little muscle that was in my feet and then my little toes. And then she came up and she had me under the sheet. I rolled over, so I was now on my back. And I was covered. And then I put my arms on top. And then she came up here and she did my neck and like my whole scalp and like my face and my jaws. And because I grind my teeth in my sleep. So she could feel how tight it was. And then, but it was a full hour's worth. But she spent most of her time, she spent a lot of her time up here on my head and here and down my neck because of how tight it was and the migraines I've been having lately. And so I guess that she said, I'm so sorry your time's up. I didn't get to, then she, kind of finished a little bit, but she was missed working more on my legs, I guess. So we'll see what it's like the next time I come. So, and it wasn't just for, pampering myself. She worked muscles that were restricting emotions even. I was telling her, I was like, if I fall asleep, I'm so sorry. She's like, no, that's like the biggest compliment. But I didn't fall asleep close, but it was amazing. So I want to tell Brenda at Goodman Chiropractic, thank you. Thank you so much. And I suggest if you're ever able to come and see her at Goodman Chiropractic, that you do. I'm going to give their information down in the stuff because they're amazing. So thank you so much. Okay. Go get your guys' massages. Be healthy, be happy. Love you. Mwah. Happy cookies.